Hi, this is Glenda. I was watching Ashley, who's Apple Lover 53, and she showed how to make a floating card on the ScanNCut, so I thought I'd make a floating card. So that's what I have today, is the file for this particular version of the floating card. They're quite fun. They fold, if you don't put your flowers too thick, they do fold fairly flat. So that's one version. And then, whoops, that one's another one, and it does fold nice and flat. They're a kind of weird shape, these ones, but they're a bit of fun. So this one I did slightly differently in that I put some extra card on the back, so it's exactly the same thing except it's got a smaller, like it's only a half size card front. And I also trimmed the top and bottom to make it a bit shorter, so you can play with the file. So I'll show you what it cuts. It's the base card, like this, and then it's got 3 leaves to mount on the top. And that's it, that's all that's in the file. After that you embellish it any way you like. To make up the file, if I can work out which is the front, you're going to fold, there are score lines, you're going to fold the top and bottom, try not to fold the middle to start with. So the first one is going to go mountain, the last one is valley, and then there's 2 in the middle that are going to go valley and mountain. They're not overly easy to see, and I've lost that one somewhere. There it is. And this one. So do all your outsides. Then the middle part, there's one up near this leaf that's going to go the opposite way, so that's going to be a valley. There's one here between the first 2, which is a mountain, and then if you just bring it all over, it should close fairly flat. So I hope that was all in camera and you can see it. And that's your base card, nice and flat. I haven't measured the size to see if it fits in a DL, but it would be about a DL size envelope, but I just plan on making my own. So the first 2 I made with these 2, and I put fairly dimensional flowers on them, which clearly they're not postable. I used just a border punch on the edges for this one to decorate it, and I used a punch to make my flowers. For this one it was one of those border edge punches, and then I just used one of the internal flowers in the ScanNCut to do my flowers, and they look a lot like a gardenia, and I actually have gardenias on my plant at the moment, which I find very exciting. So this one was just a die cut monkey. I embossed with a long embossing folder on the 2 end panels, and used another border punch across the top, and another die for the happy birthday. So it folds nice and flat. And the last one, I used die cuts for my roses, and I've just scanned them in, and they scanned in beautifully. I did a black one, so next time I'm going to try a bigger rose. So I put on these roses and my leaves and my sentiment, and put the whole thing through an A4 embossing folder, and then I stuck on my other roses. So that's another idea for decorating. So if you would like that file, the link will be in the description box below the video, and thanks for watching.